Yo guys, what you lot saying? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another Love Island review. Listen, today's episode, it was alright. It was alright, you know. I wasn't jumping out my seat, but I hate when the producers do this BS where they have some what's it called? Suspension type thingy at the end of an episode, and then you have to wait till 2 days later to watch it. But who do you lot think he's gonna pick? Leave in the comment section below, because I feel like he's gonna pick ekin-su. That's my guess. I feel like he's gonna pick ekin-su, but yeah, Curtis is just very confused at the moment, and he needs to get his bearings together. So yeah, but anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell on, so every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. Without further ado, we're just gonna get straight into this review. So the episode starts off with Elma stood up at the end of the decision that Sammy and Daniel had to make. And she said it's got nothing to do with Daniel, it's all on Curtis. Again, Curtis is a fool, he's an idiot for not being upfront with ekin-su. Literally, if he was upfront, yeah, she would have been upset, but, you know, at least he would have got that respect. Curtis was lying about being...
You're doing great, sweetie. Also, the word that you're looking for was cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, that's it, thank you. Oh my God.
I almost said it, but then I was like, I don't want to ruin your flow.
Oh, anyway, it's cool. Anyway, where was I? Curtis is lying about being closed off, because at the end of the day, okay, can we define, let's get the definition of closed off. I'm dating somebody, and I say to this individual, we are closed off. Closed off means I don't get to know anybody else, so does the other person. That's what that means. It doesn't mean we're talking to each other, but I'm still texting someone on the side. Like, it's that same kind of thing. It's the same foot on the outside world. So what makes it different? What Curtis should have said is, you know what, we're in a really good place right now. I don't want to get to know anyone. We're in a really good place right now. It'll take a lot to turn my head. But then you're not saying you're closed off. So, like, yeah, Ekin will still be annoyed if you're going to get to know other people. But in her mind, she's like, well, we actually aren't closed off, so I can't act too mad. You understand? Well, you said the words closed off, and that came out your mouth. So, like I said, it's the choice of wording. That's all it is, really. Ekin and Ronnie have a conversation. Ekin said that Curtis has fully lost her now. I mean, like I said, when especially men, when men show you these traits straight away, you have to abandon ship, jump off, go overboard. Because what do you mean you're staying with someone that's a liar? I'm sorry, lying, that's a big thing. It doesn't even matter how small the lie is. The small can be very tiny, right? If you can lie to me about something like that, what else are you lying about? I now can't trust you to tell the truth. Even if you are telling the truth, how do I know you're not lying, or you are telling the truth? It starts playing all these things on your mind. So Ekin is right to kind of just leave him, really. Daniel and Ron speak. Daniel felt that there was a vibe from Curtis. That's why she picked him. Like I said, Daniel didn't do anything wrong. She's doing what a bombshell is supposed to do. And at the end of the day, if Daniel got a vibe from Curtis where it was like, I'm strictly closed off, I don't want to get to know anybody else, you lot saw the action that he was doing to her when they had the sleepover in the hideaway, or touching the ring and stuff like that. You wasn't implying anything to say that you're closed off. You're saying that you want to get to know Danielle. You saying that is inviting her to get to know you more. So that's why she picked you. Because if she felt a type of way, she would have never chose you. Sammy and Elma have a conversation. Sammy and Elma are another couple that can do this off the TV. So you know how I said Harriet and Ronnie, they could take their mess off the screen? So could Sammy and Elma. We actually don't need to see this. I actually seen them two on Towie. So it's like, why do I need to watch both of you on both shows? Like, you can't have your cake and eat it. Like, can you just stick to one show? Please. You're on Towie, both of you are on Towie together. Sammy is originally from Love Island. He just joined Towie. Now you're coming back on Love Island where Elma's... Like, you guys could have actually done this off the TV. I'll be so real. Curtis pulls Ekin. Curtis finally has the balls to admit he wasn't being honest. It's taken you 72 hours to admit this. You need to have some shame. shame is actually free to have. You'd have to go and purchase it in the shop. Shame is free. And the fact that you have no shame for doing what you're doing as well is scary. It's taken you 72 hours to actually admit, you know what, I wasn't being honest with you. I've led you on towards the end. I've led you on. It's not good to leave people on, you know. Speak, talk. I don't know why. Why is everyone so scared of talking? It doesn't make sense. Like, why is everyone so frightened to just speak? I understand you don't want to hurt people's feelings. I get it, right? But you know what? Like I've said before, so long as you from yourself have been honest about a situation, then you've done your part. And the person knows, if they know you well enough, they know you're not trying to do it to hurt their feelings. But I don't know, everyone just tiptoes around this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Ekin doesn't want anything to do with Curtis, rightfully so. And then she ended up dashing the drink on him. He deserved it. I'm so sorry. He deserved it. I don't feel sorry for Curtis one bit. And he's lucky it wasn't in the face, because I'm surprised she didn't dash it in his face. But then I say that type of behavior is more for like baddies and stuff like that. That's why they start dashing drinks in people's faces. Love Island's a bit more, yeah, it's like past the Adult Swim, but it's still PG for me because they've really dumbed it down. Like I heard that people used to be able to smoke on Love Island and they stopped it. Like they had a whole smoking area. So that's interesting to hear. Curtis said, I did lead you on towards the end, but Ekin believes obviously that it was the whole entire time. I'll give my opinion about that. I don't think it was for the whole entire time, because like I said, once upon a time I was rooting for Curtis. I actually was like, oh, Curtis is so sweet, he's so nice, he's a gentleman. Curtis done made me look like a fool in my reviews, because I'm there bigging you up and you're doing shoppiness like that. You act like the stock market level for you has really decreased, because what we're actually talking about. Like, this is why I think from the summer, when the next Love Island comes out, I won't be so quick to jump ship with people, you know. I really have to take my time. Probably like halfway through the season, I could be like, okay, cool. You're a calm person. You're a calm person. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. That's how I have to be, because I really put my all and trust into people, and it goes left from there. Curtis pulls Danielle for a chat right in front of Ekin. Where's your respect? I would have taken her to the beds or like to the day beds or something, not right in front of ekin-su where she can see, okay, yeah, she doesn't want nothing to do with you, but respect. RESPECT, like respect. Like, what are we actually talking about? Elma even said can't stuff in the villa, wait till the morning, because she went for a situation where literally Ronnie kissed her. An hour later, who was it again? It was Kaz, when Kaz was still in the villa. Like, people are too quick to do things, like, take time. It's like, there's, like, ekin-su wasn't running anyway. And, yeah, by the way, what happened to ekin-su going home? This is where the dramatic side comes out in her, I'll be real. I can agree when people say that. Like I said, I can agree she could be dramatic, because she said yesterday, I'm going home. Ekin, you're still in the villa. You said you was going home. This is what I'm saying. When people say she's dramatic, I see it. But it doesn't defeat the point of how Curtis has treated her. So that's why when people are hating on her on social media, that part I don't understand. It's weird to me. It's actually very, very weird to me. So it's the next morning in the villa. Catherine gets a text that her and Grace have been picked to go on a date. Curtis was just looking over at Ekin and Harriet, and also Elma when they were speaking. Like, bro, are you okay? Can I help you? Like, are you just watching? Like, if you want to come and speak to me, come and speak to me. But you're just sat there like, I'll be freaked out too, because why are you staring for so long? And I'm gonna keep speaking on Curtis. I'm gonna keep reiterating this, yeah, because on my TikTok video that I made, I've seen a lot of people referring to the man's sexuality, and I mentioned it in yesterday's video. Let's just put an end to this BS right here, right now. No matter what his sexuality is, that's not the conversation that we are having. You don't need to stop commenting, oh, but I think he's gay, you know. I think he's this, I think he's that. That's not our business to be talking about. Okay? Leave that for him to sort out. That's his, he could do that on his own, in his own time. We as viewers do not need to be talking about another man's sexuality. It's got nothing to do with us. I'm literally just talking about the way he's treating ekin-su. I'm not even talking about his past. All I said in that video was the past articles that had come out saying of what he done to other islanders and other women. cool, I just had to come with the receipts. But it's a thing where people are saying, oh, he's definitely in the closet. Okay, this is how people in the UK think, and this is why we can't move forward. You lot are quick to, because a man is not as masculine or whatever, or like I said, because he does dancing or whatever, you lot assume that it's just like, actually mind business that doesn't pay you. Anyway, now my phone is locked. Now I need the notes. Next. Omar and Grace are first to have their date. So Omar has the same feeling that he had for her when they first started talking, which was, I believe, the season just gone. But Grace told Omar straight away that the energy is actually directed towards Luca and it will take a lot to turn her head. Curtis, that's how you be honest with somebody. You see what Grace done? You need to take your notepad, take a pen, and take some notes. Because that's how it's done. Gabby and Scott have a conversation. Scott feel like it isn't going to progress with Tina for him. I also saw on social media, I saw on Twitter, literally while the episode was airing, Scott actually left the villa. Yeah, you're 36, bro. Like, I'm not trying to age shame, but being 36 and going on Love Island is definitely a choice. And it's not for you. You can actually just find love like in the real world. You don't need to go on a dating show for that, man. Like, come on. And the thing is, you're playing with these women as well. You're doing what Curtis is doing. Well, that's what I'm saying. All these men have something against. I'm telling you, like, they're scared to talk, and I don't get it because he done the same thing. So now that I'm seeing the news that he's left, I'm glad he's left because Scott was stressing me out because it's like you're applying all this pressure on yourself. No one is applying pressure. You're applying the pressure. But he's gone. So maybe in the next episode, we're going to see him announce to the boys or whoever, guys, I don't think this is for me, I'm leaving. So don't be surprised. Catherine is the next date for Omar. Catherine was over the moon to see Omar. And I'm happy for Catherine because Catherine has been struggling. She was struggling with Nas. Nas was just slow burner. Again, like I said, this whole slow burner talk, to me personally, there's only so much you can be a slow burner. There's only so much. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, are you still a slow burner or are you just not interested? Pick your battle. Like, which one is it? Because Nas was saying slow burner and I'm like, okay, cool. Days are passing. You're still claiming slow burner. It's actually okay to tell someone they're not interested. Like, it's actually okay. They have so much energy towards each other, Catherine and Omar. Like, the energy was a lot more than Grace and Omar. I know Grace and Omar had like a little thing on their season. If you remember that Joey Estes got all up in Omar's face, which was still crazy to me to this day. Because if that was in another setting, Joey he definitely wouldn't have done that. But yeah, you know their situation already. But I believe that Omar and Catherine, and I want this for Catherine. Like I said, she's been struggling. And she's been single all this time until, as we know, the recoupling happened at the end. Omar is telling the guys about the dates that he went on, and the camera kept panning in on Luca's face. But Luca, don't worry, you have nothing to worry about. Grace was actually being honest and saying that she's not really interested in Omar like that. Omar talks to ekin-su. Omar likes ekin-su's personality. He says that for most men, it would intimidate them, but for him, it's like he likes it. So I guess we'll see. With that. But you know how Ekin is already. So I don't know. I guess we will have to wait and see. But I don't think that would be a storyline. I don't really see it being a storyline. It might be a little side quest, but I believe that Omar and Catherine will focus. Like I said, I don't know. This season of All Stars to me just feels weird. The first one felt more authentic. This season, I don't know, something just seems off. I don't want to say scripted. That's not what I want to say. But things just seem a bit, like I said, conspiracy theory, okay? Like I said, it's just my opinion. This isn't proven fact, okay? They receive a text about the recoupling. Elma and Catherine say basically, whoever Curtis picks, that determines his decision overall. Like, so if he was to pick Ekin, okay, Danielle, unfortunately, you didn't make the cut. Vice versa for ekin-su, but ekin-su, him and Kurt, the thing is, her and Curtis have more of an advantage, but Ekin is saying she doesn't want nothing to do with him. But like I said, ekin-su's just angry at the moment. Let's wait and see until Sunday. We have to wait until Sunday now. So Elma ends up picking Catherine. Luca picks Grace. Ronnie picks Harriet. Ronnie's speech was very sweet. It was very sweet. And so was Luca's, by the way, as well. Casey picked Gabby. Sammy picked Elma. And of course, they tease us by having Curtis saying the woman he wants to pick, and then of course it ends. Now we have to wait until Sunday. So now, who do you guys think he's gonna pick? Because I believe ekin-su. So just leave it in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, that's literally it. It was a short one today, but I tried to keep it nice and short for you guys. I know sometimes I babble on and I waffle a lot, but yeah, it's been your boy Tarek. Again, if you have enjoyed, join the family, subscribe with the notification bell on, so when I upload these reviews, you guys are instantly notified. Also as well, listen people, I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I know we can do it. I know we can get there. So with the help of you guys, much appreciated. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Sunday. Take care.